Good morning, I'm meteorologist Sean Macaday. Well, we are tracking some chances for snow today, tomorrow, also the weekend. Lots of chances. Today it's a bit more minor. Let's talk about it because at times I do think the snow could be on the briefly heavier side, maybe around lunchtime. And I want to preface by saying this is not going to be everywhere. It is going to be segmented. If you're closer to I-35, this is for you. That's Albert Lee, Mason City, places like Austin, Owatonna, kind of just right on the edge, closer to Rudd, Forest City. This is where this applies. Rochester, Fillmore County, not as much. Maybe a couple light snowflakes, but that's it. So we're already starting to see some light flakes in some parts closer to I-35. Briefly, those could be a bit more intense. And because temperatures are just above freezing for most of the day, you could be talking about just a little bit of accumulation, just a little bit. But because it's above freezing, that little bit is melting, so it turns to slush. We're tracking a chance for slushy roads, increasing today. Lunchtime, kind of iffy. Or early afternoon, still kind of iffy. Again, in Rochester, Fillmore County, it will be a lot better. Also, Cresco applies in that group with Rochester and Fillmore County. Just kind of iffy the rest of the area into the afternoon. So not a whole lot of snow. Here's the snowfall forecast for today. Rochester, Fillmore County, Cresco, that 52-63 corridor. Generally, it's 0, maybe a trace. Some folks won't see any today. This area, I-35, yeah, you're seeing a little bit. We've already seen some already. Accumulation up to an inch. And again, some of this will melt because it's going to be above freezing. Tomorrow, these colors, different. This is tomorrow's forecast. Tomorrow we're getting a whole lot more snow, all of us. 3 to 6 inches along I-90 and north of there, and also like almost south to the border, and then 4 to 7, just a tiny bit more once you get well south of I-90. So that's 4 to 7 is Mason City, Osage, Charles City, Cresco, and maybe the southern half even of Fillmore County. Forest City's kind of right at the cusps. Forest City, could go either way. I'd probably lump it in with 3 to 6. 3 to 6 is Forest City, Northwood, everywhere else in southern Minnesota that I haven't mentioned. That includes Rochester, of course. That's how much we're getting tomorrow. Let's run you through the timeline of this. Here's today, winding backwards. Got some snowflakes falling here and there along the I-35 corridor. Not so much here. Then as we work overnight, some of the snowflakes moving to Rochester. Then into tomorrow morning, the snow is getting much more widespread. Tomorrow afternoon, it's much more intense at times, lasting through early Friday morning. We do have a winter storm watch out for the region for the steadily accumulating snow. And it's not the last chance. Saturday, Sunday, another chance for some overnight accumulation. Could drop a couple more inches into Sunday morning.